Take me back to the city that I call my city, where everybody knows my name. Take me back to the people that I call my people, yeah. I'm a long, long way from my city, my city. From my city, my city.
My people, my name is John Shibaza. Yeah, it's cool. They used to call me Festus Shikimeni. Before I answer your question, I just want you guys to subscribe to the channel, Ordinary Giants from 90s Media. Please press that like button, that subscription button as a gift of my people.
Do you find the cost of living in Windhoek? Is it affordable or is it expensive or is it okay? Is it just okay for you?
Okay, the cost of living in Windhoek, it varies significantly in the sense of that the type of lifestyle you are living, your income level, and the location also. Understand? So life in Windhoek also depends on what you are doing in Windhoek. It's not all about is it expensive or is it affordable. You yourself, what do you do to get that income? Whether it's a $300 rent, how do you get that $300 rent? Whether it's a 6,000 flat that you are renting, how do you get that 6,000? It depends. Okay, now let me say, like for me personally, my income varies because I don't have a stable job because of the business that I'm doing. I decided to focus on business, but now the income that I'm getting varies from day to day, month to month. But what I can tell you is that you just have to be financially stable. You have to plan the money you are getting. If you get a 10K, you can't go rent in a flat that's 7K. You still have other bills to pay, my friend. You have your kids that are going to school, you have your electricity bills, you have water, and all other life challenges, you understand? You have your family to feed and stuff. But life in Windhoek, it's not easy.
Estimate, how much does one need to have probably just to go through the month?
To go through the month, more or less, like as I said, it depends on your lifestyle. For me personally, after all my expenses like my rent and my everything, I need at least a 6-7K just to pass through the month.
Okay, does that include also
my
your
petrol,
night chill?
my night chills, you understand? My everything, my snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is affordable.
That's, yeah.
So, but okay, you mentioned about location. Which location in Windhoek probably is the most expensive location to live in, and which one is mostly affordable to live in?
Locations like Avis, Klein Windhoek, they are more considered as expensive locations to reside in. But if you come in Katutura, like Katutura has also sections. Shandubala is more like for the middle class. But if you go now to Hakahana and Havana, life is better, you understand? You can even survive with an $800 salary. You will survive, you understand? So that side it's better off, yeah. But in the locations like Chandubala, Vanaenda, Soweto, Kolkata, it's middle class. It's middle class, so yeah. No.
All right.
Yeah.
So for somebody that maybe it's people that are out there that are curious, they want to move to Windhoek, maybe for better opportunities and looking at the economy. Do you think what do you advise probably somebody who want to move to Windhoek?
Windhoek is full of opportunities, and definitely everybody wants to be in the capital city. But for you to come here, you have to have a plan. Don't just come here for the sake of just wanting to be here. At least you have to have a goal to reach. But if you come here, you have to have a goal like, okay, at least in the next year, I want to have a job and more security and elevate yourself and go gradually, go kashona until you get now like a post somewhere or go to school partly and see yourself where you end up.
Yeah, because people actually have this perception that in Windhoek, is where greener pasture is. And that's why most of the people you see them flocking from villages or wherever to Windhoek and hoping that they can have maybe opportunity in terms of doing business.
Yeah.
And they think they stand a good chance when you come here when they move to Windhoek.
Yeah.
Is that right? Is that so?
It's I can't say it's right and it's wrong, but you know, everybody has his luck. Some people came in Windhoek and they became successful. Some came in Windhoek, but they are still just the same. But when it comes to business, Windhoek has a lot of competitors. So, but if your business is successful, if it's working out, you will make good money. But you must just know that there's already competition. Whatever you plan on doing here, it's already being done. But in other regions or other wherever, there is much more opportunities when it comes to business because people don't really have like all services that are in Winter.
Yeah, so a lot of young people that I've spoken to, they are mostly renting or they are still staying with their in their parents' house. So is that an economical factor or is that affected by the economy? How do you see it from your side?
Yeah, it's affected by the economy because like Namibia, from my own perspective, it's not from my own perspective. There is no really like job opportunities. That's why you'll find like most of the people, like especially like from my surrounding, this is now Bambo location, Shandubala. You'll find educated people that are still in their mothers and fathers' houses. Those people you can't really blame them, and you can also just blame the government. So you have to rise up on yourself. Like for me personally, when I completed school, and when I completed, I did banking, finance, and credit at IOB. After that, I went to NEMT. I did refrigeration and air conditioning. I completed. I worked for 5 years. Was retrenched due to COVID. Then I decided to make my own business, which I'm still surviving on it. I'm still surviving on. And from there on, after now the COVID pandemic, I went to Velvicia to go do pharmacist, which I also completed. The reason why I did pharmacist is because during the COVID situation, a lot of government employees were secured. They were still getting their salaries and everything, though they were working from home. Some were just at home, you understand. But like for us that were in the private entities, we were retrenched. We didn't have any income coming in. Imagine now working for 5 years and facing a situation where there's no money coming in. You have family to feed, you have your life to live. How do you survive? That's why I decided to go study pharmacist, at least find myself in the government sector, because there in the government sector is better. If you go to school and you don't get a job, it's way it ends. You have to strive for success in another way while pushing and go with your qualifications on the other side. So
since you are also known for doing music, so there are musicians probably that are maybe somewhere other countries or they are in other towns that want to come to Windhoek. So maybe I just in your own words, what will you advise them?
My G, okay. Oh, that's a very powerful question, yo. No, the music industry. I've been doing music like for so long, man. Ever since, man. That was now the era back then, the era of Shikololo, Kilabi. I was small, man. You understand? The Dog, Gazlam, Sunny Boy came, Exit came, Konja, Chipolo Polo. You understand? Yeah. Music is not easy, but in Namibia, you can't just focus on music, my G. So if you feel you are talented, you have to have your side hustle. Get the money on the other side. Try to invest in music and go partly, not like 100%, because like our market is so I can't say it's small. Our market is big enough to sustain artists, but it's just because I can't say the organizers doesn't pay or people don't really pull up on shows to support artists and stuff. In Namibia, it's by God's grace if you make it, my friend.
In Namibia is brother in Windhoek.
Okay, in Windhoek. Sorry, I was supposed to say Windhoek. Yeah, in Windhoek, yo, bruh. Yo, it's by God's grace. Okay, la pura my friend. Like back in the days when I was in music,
Yeah.
I was better than most until now. If you put me in studio, I'm better than most.
Yeah.
Ma ukucheke ne itekupe onkumo inyako ya commercial man, my friend, man. Like you'll be investing in studio day by day, turning trying, going to shows. You perform for free sometimes. And music or Monamibia munga, you can't really focus on that, my friend. You are literally wasting your time. Just do it. Take it as a hobby. Look, it's where everything is happening, my friend. It's the capital city. You must respect. Jealous down. Yeah.
Shibaza, thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right.
An average home cost 1.2 million to whatever, with the price growth at 7% annual increase. And to qualify for a 1 million bond, you need a gross monthly income of 36,000. 90% of Namibians do not qualify for a mortgage. 62% of Namibians earn less than 5,000 a month. So majority of them do not qualify for this type of mortgage.